Formula One could be set to add a non-championship race to its calendar to test future Grand Prix weekend formats, if new motorsports managing director Ross Brawn gets his way. The last non-points race was held at historic venue Brands Hatch in 1983 and won by Keke Rosberg in a Williams. But Brawn says it could be a great way to test a new direction for the sport, if it can be made commercially viable. If we had a non-championship race, there'd be a lot more capacity to look at different formats and approaches and see if the fans take to it, with much less risk or exposure than we would if we were doing something in the championship, he said. The idea has already been backed by three-time F1 world champion Lewis Hamilton, who says a new format is definitely needed. At least the 10 years I've been here has been the same, said the Silver Arrows driver. We've got to come up with some unique and different races. Maybe every other race is going to be a different scenario. 2018 would be the earliest a non-points race could be introduced. Former Grand Prix driver Johnny Herbert believes that F1 could be set for a classic season. Should Ferrari and Red Bull Racing be on the pace when the grid arrives in Melbourne for the opening round?
There is this opportunity to have a real proper ding-dong of a season. And if we can have 6 cars involved, maybe McLaren, they might get it right, who knows?
Last week's first pre-season test, which is traditionally a chance for teams to validate wind tunnel data and build in reliability, showed that Mercedes are likely to remain a force. Valtteri Bottas setting the fastest overall time on day 3 with a set of the Ultrasofts. But qualifying and race distance runs during this week's final pre-season test should provide a far clearer picture of the competitive horizon, with record lap times also expected.
Obviously the rule changes, there's going to be more grip from the cars. They're going to be going 3 seconds or so quicker.
Red Bull Racing team boss Christian Horner hopes F1's new approach to social media is not blocked by TV companies once the season begins. F1's new owners Liberty Media allowed drivers and teams open access at the first test, enabling them to post short videos to social media platforms, with fans worldwide applauding the move. But Horner says social media and TV can coexist, despite the fact vision was previously only allowed for rights holders. The television broadcaster would never get that access to what we're showing, Horner said. They need to ultimately complement each other, because we're not going to film anything on track. That's not within our remit. To ensure there's no crossover, it's likely teams and drivers will be issued with guidelines on what can and can't be done in F1's new era. With the track and pit lane likely to be off limits, but team garages and the paddock potentially left open for all to post freely. Regardless, it's all part of a new and exciting Formula One under incoming owners Liberty Media.
They're very media-centric, digitally savvy, consumer fan engagement. So I just think we're going to see Formula One under their leadership brought to the fan in a new and innovative way.